Hello! So I am already dressed for the day because I spent the morning doing some stuff for my internship, but now it's almost lunchtime, but before I have some lunch, I'm gonna get some writing done. Alrighty, so it is about 4:30, so I figure I do my check-in for the day before I lose daylight. So as of right now, my story has 2002 words, which is really good, and I'm really feeling confident about that. I don't want to say I'm ahead, but this is definitely a lot farther along than I thought I would be. In the scene I'm writing right now, I'm introducing the first female character that the reader is introduced to in the story, and there's a thing with like female characters, especially I feel like in sci-fi and fantasy, you have to be careful about how you introduce them. Sci-fi and fantasy is where the trope of the Mary Sue was originated, I believe in like a Star Trek fan fiction. And so for more than other genres, I feel like the concept or the trope of the Mary Sue is very, readers are very cognizant of that trope. So I feel like you have to be careful how you introduce female characters in that this sounds really awful, and I honestly feel like there really should be a re-examination of the Mary Sue trope, but like if they're too powerful or if they come off as too intimidating or they have too much going on when they are first introduced, I feel like that sort of gives the readers credence to just call that character a Mary Sue. But I don't know. I can agree with the complaint that, like, yeah, if a character has no flaws and they've got all this other great stuff about them, then there's kind of a problem there. But if you're just trying to introduce the character, say that they've got a lot going on and they have, like, an important position in whatever, but, you know, it's only 2 chapters in, so you haven't really had time to establish their flaws yet, does that make that character a Mary Sue? Or is it important when you have a female character who's very high up and powerful, got a lot going on, is it important to immediately also go like, well, but they also have this thing that like brings them down a peg, so they're not Mary Sue. In my story, I feel like characters without flaws are not interesting. I'm not interested in writing about perfect people unless that's like actually the point, you know? I don't know, that's just some of my thoughts for the day as I continue writing my story. I hope your writing is going well, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello! So it's Friday morning, and on Friday mornings I have a meeting for my internship, so I'm gonna get that done real quick, and then I can get my day started. Okay, so the meeting for my internship is done today, but I still don't have my makeup on yet, because look what arrived in the mail today! It's Baby Yoda! Okay, that was a little incoherent, so let me pull it back. In my previous Preptober videos, I explained that my original plan was to not film any makeup content during the month of November as I was daily vlogging NaNoWriMo. But if you watch the makeup side of my YouTube channel, you know I'm a big fan of Colourpop, which is a indie, kind of more affordably priced makeup company. And if you watch the writing side of my channel, you also know I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and I wrote Star Wars fanfiction for the last 2 Camp NaNoWriMos. So when Colourpop announced that they would be releasing a The Child themed palette to coincide with the new season of The Mandalorian, I knew I had to buy it, and I knew I had to cover it for the channel. So on top of this palette, I bought 1 or 2 other things from Colourpop, and I'm going to film a video right now with all of the things that I just got from Colourpop. So let's go. Oh, so I just finished filming my unboxing of the Colourpop The Child palette. Filming took up most of the day, as you can now see by the lighting. It's almost dark. I'm starting to get like that redness in my face. So overall, I did not get a lot of writing done today between filming the Colourpop haul and my internship meeting this morning. So I'm currently at 2,026 words. Considering how well I've been doing on previous days, I'm not too angry at myself that I didn't get that much writing done today and I got other stuff done today. So, you know, there are gonna be days where I have less progress than others. I'm gonna try not to beat myself up about it. Now I gotta spend tonight putting together my Colourpop haul. It's actually probably gonna go out even before my first vlog because that's taking more time than I thought it would. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope your writing's going well, and I will see you tomorrow.
To get my words on the nano thingy?
Mana had to leave.
Alrighty, good morning. I'm actually surprised I'm up this early because I stayed up till about 1 a.m. getting up my Colourpop The Child video. Obviously, there's still much to do. There's a lot of writing to get done. And then I also have to get up my first Nano video, which isn't up yet. So let's go. Alrighty, so I got ready for the day. I went on a walk, got some exercise. I'm not putting on makeup today because actually a little later, my family and I are going to be picking up some takeout and we're going to be bringing it and having dinner at my grandma's house. So no makeup because I'm going to be wearing a mask when we pick up the takeout and we're at my grandma's house. So until then, I'm just going to try to get in as much writing as I can. Hello! So it is actually the next morning. I've got my robe on because it's been a cold last few days. I didn't film an outro last night. I spent the whole night with my family at my grandma's house. We got back home pretty late. I'm not sure if you just heard my tummy rumble. I haven't had anything to eat today yet. So yeah, I figure I just wait until the next morning to film. The lighting is a lot better. I actually did get some writing done before we left for my grandma's house last night. So I am now at 2,321 words. It's kind of like a weird numerical pattern. Go 2, 3, 2, 1. Well, it's another day. I don't really got anything planned for today, so I'm just gonna keep on writing. So let's go. Alrighty, it's 5 p.m. It's already getting dark. I'm not sure if you can hear, but behind me, I've got my laptop whirring because it's currently processing my first NaNoWriMo vlog of this NaNoWriMo. The first video ended up being a lot bigger and more complicated than I thought it would be, hence why it's taking so long to make. And then also, of course, because the child video had to take priority because, you know, makeup, especially new releases, the window to release a video about a new release is so much smaller compared to nano vlogs, where I think authortube is a little bit more forgiving about when and how frequently you release nano vlogs. Like, everybody's kind of got their own style. Whereas in makeup, when a new release comes out, it's very much like you gotta get out that video as soon as possible. So that's why my video on the child palette took priority over getting up this first NaNoWriMo vlog, which, like I said, also ended up being way bigger and way more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm not sure how interested people are going to be in just like the regular kind of like me out in the world type vlog footage, or if they really just want me talking about writing and whatnot. So luckily with like YouTube's new chapter features, I can kind of separate it out into different chapters so people can kind of just skip around if they don't want to watch through some of like the non-writing related stuff. But also because I spent all afternoon editing the first Nano vlog, I did not get any writing done this afternoon. So here's hoping tomorrow's better. Maybe I'll get some writing done tonight. And I hope your writing is going well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hello! So not much to say this morning. I've got a bit of a headache going on. Also, last night, me and some friends watched the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. I like the new season so far. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Let's get going. Okay, this is a little embarrassing. So for those of you who follow the makeup side of my channel, you'll know I used to be subscribed to the Ipsy Glam Bag, which is like a monthly makeup subscription box where you would get like a little bag of makeup samples every month. Well, I recently found a Ipsy bag, 2 Ipsy bags that I never opened from February and March. If you know what was going on in my life during February and March, you'll know that was my last semester of college, and then also I had to kind of move out of my dorm in a hurry, or at least leave a lot of stuff in New York because the school shut down when we were all away for spring break. I don't know if these Ipsy bags went with me back home when I came back here home for spring break, or if they were in my dorm and they ended up coming back with me when I moved out my entire dorm in May. But I found the 2 unopened Ipsy bags from February and March. I guess I was planning on doing a video on them at some point, obviously before everything happened, and I just never got around to it. So when I found the Ipsy bags, I was like, oh, okay, I can still do a video on these. And then the other side of my brain was like, they're from March. It's November. So, you know, I'm not even subscribed to Ipsy anymore. I'm thinking about maybe resubscribing if I get a paid job at some point. I do have an internship right now, but it's unpaid. So I just opened them on my own, didn't film it at all. And I'm wearing the blush and a bronzer that I believe this came in February and then this came in March. Could be wrong though. But yeah, I'm wearing these today just because I didn't do a video on the 2 bags. Alrighty, check-in for the day. I am at 2,534 words. I didn't get a ton of writing done today. My attention is still pretty much on getting up that first nano vlog. Fingers crossed it should finally be done and up today. So that's what I've been up to today. Hope your writing is going well, and I will see you tomorrow.